Here we have the current stock market update for AMC Entertainment Holdings Incorporated, stock ticker AMC. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So what we're looking at here is the 1 hour price chart. This means that each candle on this time frame represents a 1 hour trading period. And as we can see here, share prices themselves have started to break above some prior resistance zones that we were watching. It's a bit of a spike high here. We're not seeing any major closing periods above these prior resistance zones, but this does really sort of keep this prior trend intact. So what we're currently seeing at the moment is still a series of higher highs and higher lows that has now been seen with this most recent sort of rally higher. We will look at this specific price zone here, which comes in at $4.80, and we'll just write that in here. So as we can see, this does overcome that prior resistance area at 464 and sort of maintains this series of higher price movements that has been seen. So of course, we're still trading below that important $5 level. That does have some psychological importance here. And it should be noted that the stock is sort of following the trajectory or at least maintaining the same trajectory that is being undertaken by GameStop. And I do recommend that people watch the GameStop video that I just released because there are some fairly significant price movements in that stock as well. These two stocks, I understand they're not exactly the same. Not everybody that's in one is also in the other necessarily, but there is a high positive correlation between those two stocks, which means that when there's a good day for one, it tends to be a good day for the other. And the same is true in the reverse direction. If there's a bad day for one, it's also a bad day for the other. So we are starting to see some confluence here between these two stocks. Both are sort of moving higher. Both are sort of running right into some important resistance zones here. But AMC did actually break through its resistance zone before GameStop did. So in many cases with these stocks, I'm often asking the question about whether or not is it GameStop that's sort of leading the pack right now, or is it AMC that's sort of leading the trend at the moment, and is GameStop simply catching up? So at the moment, what we can see here is that AMC did actually break its resistance zone before GameStop, because we haven't actually done that just yet with GameStop. We'd have a near-term resistance level that's sort of upcoming that still needs to be overtaken. So if we look at the indicator quickly, just before I close out the video here, we can see that the overall trend momentum in the hourly relative strength index is still positive. This trend line has been tested now on 3 separate occasions and has maintained itself pretty well. We're coming close to overbought territory at the moment, but we're not quite there yet, which does mean that share prices can continue to move higher before they reach overbought territory. So, the way it currently stands here, if we do see a bit of stabilization, we could possibly even move into that $5 area just as we're moving into overbought territory. So that would then signal that we would probably see a bit of a retracement or a pullback at that point, because that is obviously going to be an important resistance level in terms of share prices. But if we're also starting to see the relative strength index reach into overbought territory at that point, that would sort of give you 2 reasons to believe that there could be some stalling in that area. So just to close out the video here quickly, I'll just sort of zoom out a bit just so that we can see where we currently stand at the moment. There is still some wood to chop here in order to sort of break above those prior resistance zones. The last time we saw $5 trade was toward the middle of September of this year. So, it's been some time here. It's been a couple of months at this point. So, we haven't really seen this area recently, but for the most part, we are starting to break through some fairly important resistance zones. As we can see here, this 464 area sort of matches up with price zones that we're seeing previously, because this is a 465 resistance zone. So, the movement here is significant, but what you really want to see at this point, is at the very least an hourly close above this 465 area, and we haven't seen that yet. Additionally, it should be pointed out that this rejection point here did actually leave markets with a red candle. So I'm not necessarily saying that this is the ultimate top here, but it does need to be understood that, even though we were seeing bullish activity here, the reversal here, the rejection and reversal was strong, and it left a long wick on the price candle. And then in addition to that, it also created a red candle, which is, obviously a bearish candle, even though this was a bullish movement. So, these are factors to consider here, because it does sort of suggest that we're about to run into some resistance here relatively soon. This might not be the ultimate price high, but as I said before, this $5 mark is in very close proximity here. And, this indicator reading is starting to move into overbought territory. So it looks as though those two areas could coincide with one another. The final point I'll make is just that, what we're still dealing with here is a prior break of this 432 and really 410 support zones that we're seeing earlier this year. Those share price bounces were quite forceful in nature. We really did see share prices rally quite strongly from that point, and we really haven't seen that occur here. We did see share prices break into lower levels. We fell below 410. We actually reached $4.03. So 410 didn't exactly hold, and so far we have not seen the same type of upward price movements that we were seeing previously. Now we're starting to see a little bit of a movement here. But it's definitely been more delayed. I mean, these prior rallies were actually very quick. This early rally here occurred over about a week, and then this 432 rally started right around June 25th, and then reached its high right around July 8th. So you're looking at about 2 weeks there, a little over 2 weeks. So this has taken more time, and this is something that needs to be considered because it does suggest that momentum is slower, and it's a bit weaker than it was, relative to what we were seeing previously. That the momentum in those early bounces was quite forceful. That first bounce was a 50% rally roughly in about a week, and then that second rally, was very forceful too, and it occurred over just over 2 weeks. So this recent low here was posted sort of around October 10, and we haven't really reached these highs here until now it's November 6th. So we're talking about almost a month now. So it's definitely a longer time frame. It's not huge, a huge difference, but there definitely is a difference here, and the upward price movement has been much weaker in comparison. So here's the current market update for AMC Entertainment, stock ticker AMC. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.